What's going on guys, CasualSavage here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create Instagram videos like Gary Vaynerchuck in Premiere Pro. Now before I get into the tutorial, if you don't know who Gary Vaynerchuck is, I highly recommend you go to his channel, which I will be linking in the description. So as you can see, this is one of his videos that he puts on Instagram, and most of them are like this. So he has a title, he has the video, and then he has subtitles at the bottom along with this red bar going across which tells people how long's left of the video. So if I just play a bit through for you.
Because the schlepping and the hardcore and like sleep, you know.
So as you can see, as the video is going on, this bar is also progressing. So this is exactly what I'm going to be showing you how to make. So in Premiere Pro, I've put in a video I uploaded the other day, which is how to create a shake blur transition in Premiere Pro. Now this video is over 5 minutes. Now on Instagram, I believe the maximum time they allow is 1 minute. So with that being said, if you want to create a teaser for your video, then of course you need to cut it down to a minute by selecting the best bits, or what you think is the best. So just for the tutorial, to keep it short, I'm going to have the first 13, nearly 14 seconds of the video. So I'm going to press C on my keyboard, press the left click here to split it, and then press V on my keyboard, left click everything on the right, and delete. So this 13 seconds is what we're going to be working with. Now the first thing we want to do is come to sequence settings, and we want to change the frame size. So where it says editing mode, change this to custom. Now where it says frame size, you want to have it at 1080 by 1080. This is going to make the ratio 1:1, and that is going to create a square for us. From there, also come down here and make sure maximum render quality is selected, and select OK. Select OK, and your video will now be chopped off a bit, so as you can see. So the way you now fix this, you right click your video and select set to frame size. Now the next thing we're going to be doing, you'll notice on Gary Vee's videos that his background is white. So get this video and put it onto video track 2. Now come over to your project, right click, select new item, and select color matte. Select OK, and select any color you want to. I'm just going to be using white because that's what he uses, but of course any color you can pick from. I'm going to select OK. I'm going to call this background, and I'm going to select OK, and then I'm going to drag this onto video track 1 under the other video. Then we need to drag this across the whole duration of the video, and just like that, this part is now completed. So now we're going to be adding a title. So click off whatever you're selecting on. I was just on the background. Now you want to come up to the type tool, and we're just going to draw out a box. And in this video I'm showing a shake blur transition in Premiere Pro. I think I spelled that wrong, but we'll see. So you notice I can't see it, so I'm going to press Ctrl A on my keyboard to highlight everything. I'm then going to come down here on effects controls, and we're going to change the color of this to black and select OK. And now you'll notice the text isn't completely showing. We now need to bring down the size of the text, and there was my mistake. Once again, I'm going to press Ctrl A and I'm going to center this, and then I'm going to come to the move tool. I'm going to move this anchor to the center, so I'm going to hold Ctrl and just drag this, and you'll see it will snap into place. Then I'm going to hold Ctrl, make sure we are in the center, and just make sure this is aligned in the middle up here. So that's what we created. Now I'm not too sure the exact font he uses, but if you want to change your font, just select your text and come over to the side where it says source text, and you can select any font from here. So you'll notice onto video track 3 now we have that title, and we want to drag this across the entire duration of the video. So far this is what we have.
What's going on guys, CasualSavage here.
So we have the video, we have the title, and the white background. Next two things, we have the subtitles and the red bar. Now the red bar I'm going to do first, simply because the subtitles will take longer. So that's something to point out as well. If you talk quite a lot in maybe 10 seconds, then subtitles are going to be quite time consuming for you to do, but it will be worth it in the end. And now what I'm going to do is come to the pen tool, I'm going to drag out a rectangle tool. Now all I'm going to do is drag out the rectangle. Now by default mine is red, yours may be a different color, that's okay. I'm going to come to the move tool, move the anchor to the middle, there we go, and I'm just going to position this in the center like this. So that's currently what we have. If you want to make it thinner, just come to the top and bring it down. If you want to make it thicker, then just bring it up. Completely optional how you want it. I'm going to keep mine just here. So now you can see on video track 4 we have the bar. So I'm going to drag this back and I'm going to drag this across. and I'm going to select it, and over in the effect controls again, if I come down, you can see we get control of how it looks. So we have the fill color, which is currently set to red, which is going to be everything. You can change it to any color you want to. So let's go for a blue, select OK, just like that, it's changed to blue. Once again, I'm going to keep it red just because Gary Vee uses red and this tutorial is based on his videos. So the next thing we need to do is make this bar come across the video until the video ends. So that's also really simple to do. And for that, what we're going to be doing is toggling the animation on position. So we're going to come right to the start, toggle the animation, and this first number you're seeing here, we're just going to drag this all the way back, just until it goes off screen like here. Now we're going to come across, I'm not going to go right to the end just yet, you can see we're about 3/4 of the way through, and all I'm going to do is reset this back. Now I know this number was 540, but I'm just going to drag it all the way across until the end, there. Now with this keyframe, I'm now going to drag this all the way across to the end. So if I play this through now, as the video is going to be going on,
What's going on, guys?
this red bar is also going to be coming across.
Showing you how to create
So if I just come across, so now we're coming towards the end, I have the same two clips you saw at the beginning, two waves, just like that. So as soon as I finish talking, that red bar was also at the end as well. So that's that part done, and the final thing of course we have is subtitles. So once again I'm going to right click, insert a track, so now we have video track 5, and this is where I'm going to be adding on the subtitles. Now this is the time consuming part, and I do have a way which I think is going to be a lot more easier for you to get around your subtitles. So what I like to do is play through the video, find a part where I stop, or find a part where I've said enough and then I want to change to another line. So I'm going to play it through.
What's going on, guys? CasualSavage here.
So right up to this part I've said my intro, which is what is going on, guys, CasualSavage here. So just as an example, I know this is kind of short, let's say I want to switch it here. So I'm going to select this button, which is going to add a marker, and that's also been applied up here. And this will be a lot more useful when you see when we apply the text. So I'm just going to keep going through and add markers.
And this video will show you how to create a shaking transition in Premiere Pro. So if you have Premiere Pro, have the same two clips you saw at the beginning. 2 waves.
Okay, so I've probably done a bad job at picking where to put the subtitles, but you get the idea. So now all you need to do from here, once again, we're going to come up to the type tool and we're going to drag out a box. And in this box, you're going to put the subtitle. Now also, if Gary Vee has other people in his video and he's talking, he has brackets and it would say like Gary and then bracket, just to close it off so you know who's talking. So that's something you can also do if you want to. For me, I've just put CS, which is short for CasualSavage. I'm going to press Ctrl A. I'm going to bring this down just to here, and then of course we don't want it right at the edge, so I'm going to come to the move or selection tool. I'm going to bring this in a little bit. I'm going to bring the anchor to the center of this box, and then I'm going to center this box like that. So now we are ready to type out this first part here. So I'm going to play it through so I know exactly what I said.
What's going on, guys? CasualSavage here.
If you have a transcript of something, then that would be a lot easier because you can just go through. So I'm going to select my text and I'm going to put in exactly what I said. I'm going to press Ctrl A and make it a bit smaller because I still think it's a bit too big. And that's how I'll actually have it. Once again, I'm going to center the text so everything is aligned here. We've put in that first part of text, but we need to trim this down to the point where that marker is. So you can see right there, that automatically snaps into place online with that marker. So that's why markers are also useful. It makes things a lot easier. So moving on to the next piece of text, to save you time drawing out another text box and to make sure we are still in this same area, we don't make the text go looking all over the place, hold Alt on your keyboard and drag out the text until it goes to the marker right here. And what we're going to do is drag out this text until the next marker. So from here is the exact same steps. Select your text, select the type tool, come up here and type in whatever you say right here. Okay, so I finished that part of the script. I'm not going to go through the entire thing in this tutorial because it will take a long time to just go through each subtitle, but I've shown you all the steps you need to do to create the exact same style of Instagram video. So I'm going to play it through and this is now what I have just created. What's going on guys, CasualSavage here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a shaking blur transition. So as you can see, when the text cut off, it's because it was onto the next marker where I'd be talking again, but just keep playing it through to watch this red bar go across. Premiere Pro, I have the same two clips you saw at the beginning, two waves. So as you can see, just like that, that is how simple it is to create an Instagram video like Gary Vaynerchuck in Premiere Pro.